welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And today's starting pitcher, Andre Palante. What's the word on him? Just about ready to roll. This is Bryce Terang.
Number 2, Bryce Terang.
And we're underway here in the home opener. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing.
That's a ball.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. And it's a double to start the game.
Ball outside. Ball.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Up the middle, slides for the stop, fires to first, and they get the out. Kerry Carpenter digs in now. And that's fouled off. One away with a runner at third here in the third and final game of the series. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up. 1-1 now.
Listen, he's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
And there's a
ball inside.
No score here, but a runner at third with one down. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hit in the air, left field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Safe. And they take the lead. This one in the air, center field. Strong under this one. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis, and today's starter, Hunter Green. What do we need to know here?
Power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. And there's one down. Jake McCarthy next up. For the Cardinals. In the air, right field. Sanchez has a beat on it. And there's two away. Hard hit to third. Long throw to first. That is the inning. Top of the second, and now for the Jays, Kyle Stowers. Ball one,
that's a ball.
No strikes.
Outside.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That's off
that
the
missed.
mark.
That's a ball.
Ball three.
He's just missing with some pitches that I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch
Ball
is a
four,
strike.
runner,
but
take your base.
so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
That's
Ball,
a really
that's
good
down.
take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Stowers aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul.
Ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. This one in the air, center field. Straw on the move. He's got it. 1 away. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Quickly to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the second. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Alec Burleson.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Fought off foul. Trout settles underneath it. And there's 1 down.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
That's in there. That's strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Ripped on a line to center. Takes it in for the out. And here is Carter Jensen. That's ripped. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back singles. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Next to hit, Bryce Eldridge. Swinging a foul out of play. Fouled off. He was late.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Runner edges away at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. On to the 3rd inning. And now for the Jays, Ronnie Mauricio.
Ball.
Foul ball there. And a 1-1. Fouled off left side. Out towards right center field. Strong should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Ah! Ball.
On the ground to first, and foul ball. The 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. That clips the corner. And 1-2.
That's the ball. Ball.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Cody hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Two down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt. 3-2 down.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
The 3-2
ball
is
four. Take
off
your
the
base.
outside edge, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. It's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Wastes no time there. Got the top of the ball a little bit.
Justin Brule takes over on the mound. And the batter now, Kerry Carpenter. Swings through that. And a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's outside. Ball 1. Caught him looking for the K. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Luis Angel Acuna. There's a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Check swing. He held up. And that is ball 1.
No, that's down. Ball.
There's a strike.
2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2 down. That one drilled left field. And foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Mauricio. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Late swing fouled off. 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Sanchez on the run. And there's 2 down. Jake McCarthy next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Late swing, foul to the left. 0-2 now. Popped up. Mauricio under it. And that's the third out. Start of the fourth. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. That one off
No,
the
that
mark.
missed. That's a ball.
One. High fly ball down the left field line. That
Ball went
skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Pinch hitter coming on. Rhys Hoskins. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. Right through there for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Hoskins pushes it foul. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. The 1-2.
That's inside. Ball.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Coming home. In comes the run from second. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Hoskins stands at second with no outs. Here's a swing and a little roller up along first, and it goes just foul.
Nope, ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Out towards right center field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder Dalton Varsho.
That's in for a strike. Just off the inside edge. Up the middle. Acuna. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch. The ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So now pinch hitter for the Blue Jays is Zeke. Tovar looking for a 2-out hit. Bring home the runner from third. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Chase Petty.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs 1 out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Strong moving under it. And that is that. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's Manny Machado to start it off. Here's Machado with a swing. That one well hit. Deep left field. Booyah! He jacks that one out to left. And there's a foul ball. Fly ball down the line. And makes the grab. And there's one away. Ivan Herrera, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Now fly ball to right center. Trout on his horse. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher Jensen.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Jensen, in his rookie season, 22 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. Trout on the move. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez.
Ball. No, that's inside.
Pitch misses
No,
there.
ball.
Ball 3. That one misses.
Nope, that's ball 4. Runner,
walk.
take your base.
Misses
That's
again.
inside. That's a
5
ball.
in a row. Quick move to first. Sanchez
No, he beat it.
back
He
on
beat
a
it.
dive. Six
No, that
straight
missed.
outside the strike zone. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole
ball.
lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Nope,
Outside
ball.
with a breaking ball. Quick toss to first. Dives back. Out! Two and 0 the count. Here it comes. Late with the swing there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. Runners at the corners here. One away. Kerry Carpenter. Next up for the Blue Jays. Breaking ball,
That's a ball.
inside. And it's 1-0. On a line out towards center. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they lead by 2. Laced into left. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Ryan Stanton. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Ball outside.
Hit hard on the ground is short. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Mason.
You know, these
That's the ball.
Cardinals,
That's
as this
inside.
game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been...
That one ripped left field back there on the warning track and hauls it in. New pitcher now for the Jays. Mason Fluharty.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
The Jays up by 2, last half of inning number 5.
That's the ball.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And a 1-2. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Grounded out his first time up.
Inside, ball. Ball, that's in.
And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that back here in St. Louis. And now
Third baseman,
the new pitcher in the game, JoJo Romero. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
JoJo Romero.
And first offering is fouled off.
No, that's it.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And a good start to the inning.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. That's in there. And it's 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Barger gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball.
That just
That
misses.
missed. That's the ball.
Now 2-2. Got him. One gone here. And next for Toronto, Ezekiel Tovar. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-1. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Tovar
Did he go?
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. In the dirt. Payoff pitch. Runner on the go. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man at first, one away. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk. Boog.
Pinch hitting for Toronto, number 36.
Kyle Lady on the pitch here. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Ball one, no
ball.
strikes. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The Blue Jays trying to break this one open. And we're the top half of the sixth. Stays alive.
Really
That's
nice
the ball.
slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. So he goes yard to left. Third time through the order now. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's a ball.
Strike two. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. That one ripped, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now.
That's
get a
in.
swing
Ball.
and miss and get through this at bat.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Well, we go bottom six. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Zach Maxwell, into the game.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That's down.
Last couple
Ball.
of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. Base hit, and aboard on the leadoff single.
Hut.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Can't glove it cleanly. And he's out on the tag. So now with one away and a man at second. And up next for St. Louis, Manny Machado.
No, that's out.
Into center. Should be extra bases. And he makes the catch. Runner tags and goes to third.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center, but I think this point he wants to get him over.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran Patrick Corbin.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Bouncer to Hoskins. He steps on the bag, and the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning ending. Now it's the DH, Terry Carpenter.
Terry Carpenter.
Ball. That's down. That's a ball.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts the 7th with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
That one pushed foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Kirk
What you got?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. The 1-1. High chopper to third, and that one handled over to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And here is Hoskins. That one fouled off. Carpenter leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Up the middle, Acuna out on the off-balance throw. They turn things over to the southpaw, Matthew Liberatore.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
The 1-1. In the air to left center. Bierlin coming on. He's got it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Ivan Herrera. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. Corbin, a tall lefty, 225 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent.
Ball.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and there's 1 down. So now a pinch hitter for the Cardinals, Cole Carey. Looking to start something with 1 gone. In the air, right field. Trout on his horse. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
That missed. That's a ball. That's a ball.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Next pitch just misses, and the count's full. Got him swinging. Ryan Fernandez gets the ball now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss. And ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Matt. Beerling. So they turn things over to the righty. Chase Lee. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Blake Perkins.
Well, with his speed, he can really make some things happen leading off.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Runner on the move. There's the ball.
That's inside. Ball.
Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 6-2.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Here goes the runner. Oh, great stop. To first. Throw is low, and oh, nearly a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove. Jake McCarthy next. For the Cardinals. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Louis Varland. Yeah, that's fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
The tying run at the plate. And Manny gets a piece.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. 1 run's in.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
2 aboard with 1 out. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. And that one ripped to left. That's out number 2. Oh, look at the stop. What a play. Inning over. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bryce Terang.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And that skips into dirt. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Michael McGreevy. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Ball, that's outside. No, that missed. That's a ball.
Inside.
Ball.
3-1 now. Can't make contact with the sweeper. And they'll do it again. 3-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
That's a ball.
Trout, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. And a payoff pitch. Hard hit to right center. Reaching down and makes the grab. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. The two-run shot. Tap foul at the plate. That one finds the zone. That is strike two.
Nope, ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a...
George Soriano will take over here. And now Addison Barger.
Ball.
This one smoked on its way out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, bottom. The 9, Mason. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Tony Santillan.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
No, that's out.
Late on that fastball.
Ball.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Schneider under it. 1 down. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss at a slider. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. One out left for the Cardinals. Luis Angel Acuna. Next up for the Cardinals. This to center field. Varsho on the move. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take this one in a blowout.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew.
He's swiping, boy. Head on, boy. Swiping, boy.